Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about Highway 2000, the construction on the Mandeville leg of the highway. We just went through the Maypen Toll Plaza and we're heading towards the new section, or the section that's under construction. So we're going to give you an update on what's going on with the construction of the Mandeville leg of Highway 2000. Okay, now it was recently announced this week that the highway is going to be completed in August 2023. That's the Mandeville section. And that section takes you from the Maypen roundabout, which is where we're heading now, to the Williamsfield roundabout in the vicinity of the steel factory in Manchester. So where we are now is where we're heading to the end of the current leg of the highway. So this highway is to run from Kingston to Montego Bay. That's Highway 2000 East-West leg, and it was recently renamed the P.J. Patterson Highway. So where we are now, or where we're approaching, is where the highway currently ends. The finished section goes from Kingston to the Maypen roundabout, which is where the road we're on. So you're going to see the roundabout, and then if you look beyond the roundabout, you're going to see the new section of the highway, and you're going to be looking at the Rio Mino Bridge, and then that's where the Mandeville section of the highway begins. It will start at the roundabout. They'll actually take out the roundabout, so it will be one straight road. Now if you look straight ahead, you'll see the highway, and that section is over 90% complete. The bridge is actually up and running. So this roundabout will come out. On the right is the Maypen bypass, so that road will stay there, but you just no longer have this roundabout. It will just go straight into the section that's there. We're going to go over there, but we're just going to allow this truck to come out. Alright, so this is where the Mandeville section of the highway begins. And then the highway, okay, to the right is the Bustamante Highway, or the Maypen bypass. And this highway will continue from here all the way to Williamsfield. I think it's cost 80 million US to build, which for a highway is not a lot of money. They put up these barricades to prevent people from driving on the highway, because the section from where we are, the Maypen roundabout, to Clarendon Park is actually finished. Remember, the entire project is over 90% complete. So they control access to the highway with those metal barricades that can go up and down. And we're going to get out of the way of these trucks. So between the Maypen roundabout and Clarendon Park, the highway will run to the side of the Bustamante Highway, or the Maypen bypass. Then in Clarendon Park, the highway is going to go over the hill and come out by the Melrose Hill bypass. That section is practically finished also. And then when the highway comes out by the Melrose Hill bypass, it will then incorporate the Melrose Hill bypass and head towards Williamsfield. So you go from the Maypen roundabout to Clarendon Park, then from Clarendon Park to Melrose Hill, and then from the Melrose Hill bypass to Williamsfield. That's the new alignment of the highway. And when finished, you can drive from Kingston to Mandeville in 40 minutes. It's a game changer. Just like with the north-south leg of Highway 2000, you can drive from Kingston to Ocho Rios in 45 minutes. Serious progress. Really, the road infrastructure is going on in Jamaica. Serious progress. You have to love it. And this Highway 2000, actually started back in, when was it? When P.J. Patterson was Prime Minister, 2006? And it's continuing, and they're going to continue building this highway until it reaches Montego Bay. Now, So let's just say from Kingston to Mandeville is complete. That's 45 minutes. The highway will then be built through St. Elizabeth. They're going to build a bypass for Spur Tree Hill, so you no longer have to go over the hill. And that will be a part of Highway 2000. So it goes through St. Elizabeth, and then it's going to come out in Anchovy, Mount Pelion, and then Anchovy. And then from Anchovy, a bypass will be built for Long Hill, and that takes you back down to Bogue Road, where it will connect back to the Montego Bay Perimeter Road. So that is the alignment for Highway 2000. East-west leg. And then once that road goes from Kingston to Montego Bay, the Highway 2000 project will be finished. And the Highway 2000 project, at the time it was started, was the largest capital expenditure project in Jamaica. And actually, a lot of people said it could not be built. This highway, Highway 2000. A lot of people said it could not be built. It would be too expensive. Jamaicans would not pay to use the road. However, the roads have been built and they are doing extremely well. They are some of the busiest highways in Jamaica, and persons do pay the toll to use them. And it was said at the opening that if it was not for the Prime Minister at the time, PJ Patterson, these highways probably would not be built. He was instrumental in getting these highways built. We actually have a video up on the history of Highway 2000 that goes into more detail the process that went into the building of these highways. Now, remember, Jamaica has never seen roads like this before. So, okay, we are now on the Maypen bypass. I think this is a Maypen bridge. I'm not sure what it's called, but this is a 2-lane bridge, and the highway is going to have a 4-lane bridge. So you can see, and it's still going to be the widest 4-lane bridge in Jamaica. So on the right, if you turn right now, you go into the Maypen Town Center and you go onto Glenmuir Drive, and that takes you into the town center, takes you up to Manchester Road or Avenue. But this is the Maypen bypass. Yeah, so Highway 2000, a huge success. And when both persons, both locally and internationally, saw that this highway was built in Jamaica and how well it worked, it opened up a lot of investments in Jamaica. Persons were like, okay, we can invest in Jamaica, it can be done. And that's one of the reasons why you have so much construction going on in Jamaica now. These highways are a game changer. For instance, this highway has a Old Harbour exit, and that's one of the reasons why Old Harbour is now the fastest growing town in Jamaica. There is Draxall is right on the outskirts of Miami Bay, where the north-south highway ends, Highway 2000 north-south leg. And Draxall is the fastest growing community in Jamaica because of that highway. So Draxall is actually a part of St. Anne's Bay. And that Draxall is outgrowing the town of St. Anne's Bay, which is the capital of St. Anne. It's growing so fast. It's considered a community, although they're probably going to get town status very soon. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day.